Tallahassee, Florida, weighing 202 pounds, Adam Cole!
Wow, look at the fans standing for Adam Cole everywhere. You know, guys, he's got to have butterflies about tonight.
June 26, 2022, it was Forbidden Door, the first iteration of Forbidden Door. That is the last time Adam Cole competed inside a professional wrestling ring. Just over 9 months later, he returns to action tonight.
Yo, party people, what is up? How about that episode of Dynamite? A lot of stuff went down here on the card. First off, MJF totally salty that, Jungle Boy Jack Perry still has his hottie girlfriend Anna Jay. Bryan Danielson is back on the scene and joined up with the BCC as heels. And in case you missed it, Adam Cole, baby, is back. And, look like he's going to get into a long feud with Jericho. Not too long, though. Relax, everybody. Calm yourselves down. It's not going to be that deep. Guys, don't worry. Top to bottom, start to finish. Everything's going to get run down from Dynamite tonight. So get ready. Start your watch. This newest episode of The Gift of Gabe is about to start right. Not yet. Oh, yeah. Now. Okay, guys. So, like we all knew was going to happen before the debut of All Access. Guess what? Adam Cole, baby, is back in action. Got back with a certified W in the win column against Daniel Garcia, who, let's be honest, is not lying with what he says. Dude is literally main evented like the most freaking Dynamites, rampages literally of anybody else in the entire company. And it's because dude can put on a solid match with you any freaking day of the week. He was one of the best opponents for Adam Cole to make his return match. I liked the match. It was solid. But can we talk about the amount of streamers? Like, the streamers is one thing. Like, he was literally drenched in the freaking streamers while he was celebrating with Britt Baker. And then even when Jericho showed up to pull Garcia out of it, he was like all wrapped up in streamers too. It was kind of funny. I'm not even going to lie. You can check out the thumbnail for this video if you haven't already. It's hilarious. But it's so good to have Adam Cole baby back. When he freaking got hurt 9 months ago, I hadn't even started my first semester of college yet. Guess what? I'm about to be almost done. That's how long we had to wait for this man to literally get back. He's one of the most over baby faces in the company. I expect him at some point to get around to MJF, but easing back in. It's been 9 months. Dude can work magic in the ring, but even after the injury he had, easing back in, he'll be cool, and then he can eventually fight MJF. I've said before, he's one of my top picks along with like Ricky Starks to take the AEW World Championship off of MJF later this year. But it looks like we know what his first feud is going to be coming back. It looks like it's going to be Chris Jericho. And I know what some of y'all will be like, oh, Adam Cole's getting sucked into the Jericho vortex. Oh my God, this is terrible. They can like, oh man, of course, he was white hot and now that he's back. And, they're going to put him into the like Jericho, feud to like cool him off a little bit. Guys, shut up, relax. It's not going to be that deep. Look at the feud with just Ricky Starks. It literally was like the week after Winter's Coming to Revolution, and then it was done. Like, it's not going to be that deep. They're literally going to feud, because March is almost over. They're going to feud, like, all of April, which is, like, 4 episodes of Dynamite, and then, like, at least 3 before the pay-per-view. And then they'll fight the pay-per-view, and then that's it. They're not going to be fighting until, like, I get the running joke. It's like, oh, they're going to fight until, like, all out. People are just basing that off of, like, the Eddie Kingston feud and, like, kind of with, like, the whole BCC versus JS feud. Like, relax, guys. It's a good feud, and it's going to be great. Adam Cole and Chris Jericho, that's going to be a banger match for Double or Nothing. Totally book it. I'm for it. I know there's going to be you guys who are, feeling this sentiment, guys. Don't worry. It's going to be cool. And it's Adam Cole. So much of what he does works. He's one of the best professional athletes in the world for a reason. But it's just good to overall have him back. He looks solid, bro. So, nothing else to say, but,
we've been talking a lot about I've been reading a lot of the marketing copy for AEW All Access, but the really cool thing about it is you get to see firsthand Adam Cole's return to this point.
Okay, guys, so let's talk about, one of the next steps, again, of the, Outcasts versus AEW original storyline. It was the battle of former friends Ruby Soho of the Outcasts versus Willow Nightingale, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, chick is over. She's doing great. I get their way for Chris Statlander to come back and take the TBS title off of, Jade Cargill. But I kind of would just pull the trigger and just maybe have her have another shot at it and just have her win it. Or have her win the Ring of Honor Women's World title. Because she's getting over. I love the clap thing she kind of was doing too. Like, the crowd's already into it, but like, give them something to do. Like, you're doing it, and she was clapping. It's like, hey, like, and then people will just start hopefully doing that. Like, as she's just making her entrance, they'll be like, okay, this is our thing for Willow, and we're getting down to it. It was great. The match was all right. Stuff afterwards still a little weird. Pretty much the same stuff we've been seeing. Rio, Sky Blue came out. Like, they pretty much have been doing the rotation. Literally, I don't know if maybe the original plan or was like to them to do maybe some sort of women's almost said war games again, blood and guts match, but honestly, that's better suited for like the BCC and Elite feud at this point. To be honest with you, if that was the original plan, but I feel like that maybe always was gonna get the big stipulation of blood and guts because this storyline it's not really hitting. I don't know. I don't know. It's just not really hitting. The match was solid because Willow was in it. Everything she does is solid, but other than that, why do we care? Where's the juice? It's like I'm eating the meat. I'm eating a juicy cheesesteak right now, and like there's no flavor. I'm like, where is it? I don't want to take another bite. I want to throw it in the trash. Come on, give me something. Alright guys, well, a little unexpected action with BCC today. No, not BBC, like Paige said. I knew somebody was going to make that mistake at some point with the name of this faction. I knew somebody was going to do it. Of course it was freaking Hangman, bro. I freaking can't.
I don't even know if that's PG!
Yo, but I don't know. I saw some of y'all. I don't think Callis bladed himself, dude. I went back and rewatched that. I think the second Mox hit him and he went to the ground, you see a drop already of blood, like right under Callis' hand. I think Mox's like elbow or hand, I think it just caught him. And it was a lot of blood, like really fast. So I don't think he bladed himself. I think he might have actually gotten like straight up, busted open. It's Moxie throwing a form at you. Sometimes you're just not prepared for that stuff, and your freaking head's just like, oh, I'm gonna gush. So that was fun, and that was after they literally just destroyed Dalton Castle and the boys. Sorry, dudes, I thought we were gonna actually have a full-on match. They just jumped him right in the entranceway and then just beat the crap out of him. Freaking that. What music was that playing at the end of that too? That wasn't even Claudio's music. I was like, what was that? It was funny, but I'm like, I was like, forget it. It was probably just another technical difficulty. It's whatever. But then after that, they beat up Kenny Omega during after his match with Jeff Cobb, which was solid. Not as solid as the King of last week, but as high as our expectations were for this match, they weren't as high as that one because we weren't going to set ourselves up for that potential disappointment. Nothing against Jeff Cobb, but we weren't going to set ourselves up to see that kind of quality of a match 2 weeks in a row. It's hard. Maybe like every couple weeks. But match was good. I liked it. Omega's going to hold on to that championship at least until Forbidden Door. So I saw some reports not too long ago that they are trying to potentially do Omega Ospreay 2 at Forbidden Door. And I'm assuming and I'm thinking they're going to do that for the IWGP US Heavyweight title. Unless somehow Omega defends it again on AWTV and Ospreay costs him it. But I'm pretty sure they're going to fight at Forbidden Door 2. And I'm pretty sure it'll be for that championship. Which, side note, makes me kind of hope someday some AEW wrestler finds a way to maybe hopefully win the the IWGP World Heavyweight title and like defend it maybe on, American soil a little bit. But then maybe there's limitations to that. I don't know how that whole thing works. But the main thing to come from this, you guys, is that Bryan Danielson came back after 3 weeks. I wasn't expecting to see him tonight. You could kind of tell the crowd wasn't either. Because when they first played the music, they're like, wait, what? Is he here? And then when they saw him, they're like, oh, yeah, let's go! Danielson! And he's hurt heel! Again! Now the whole BCC are full-blown heels. I saw it was great. I saw one person posted a picture of all four of them standing together, as heels, like going, like holding their arms up to like a picture of the 2017 like Golden State Warriors team, and I'm like, oh my god, that's hilarious. But guys, I'm all for it. BCC, the heel thing just feels natural. Like it honestly makes sense. I'll give it to you. I said on the last episode, I had like this whole theory, but my theory still kind of works because I still don't trust Callis' stupid ass. I don't trust him. I still think he has something to do with BCC. So I'm sticking at least that part. But the whole Takeshita Bryan thing, yeah, I'm just gonna throw that out. It's in the trash. It's gone. Just erase it from your memory. Erase it. Never happened. So yeah, I am all for it. My only question is what do they do? Because it sounds like Matt Jackson, he legitimately did tear his tricep, like partially. He's opted not to have surgery, but he's still at least going to probably be gone for 2 months, and most likely still miss double or nothing. And I'm assuming that this is going to have like Anarchy in the Arena 2 vibes, please. We'll really want to see that. Kind of like last year. And I feel like that's like the last match you try to like rush yourself back to get ready for, where you could literally hurt yourself all over again. So they're saying, I saw another thing that he's going to be like on screen, which is, I'm glad that works and it makes sense to like further like the story along with his presence. But I'm like, who are they going to get for that 4th spot? I don't think he's going to try to rush back. I feel like he might try, but I'm afraid that we'll have like long. Like I'm afraid he's able to come back, competes in that match, fully tears his tricep, and then he can't compete in like the blood and guts thing. Like, and I was thinking maybe Adam Cole only because of the connections to like all of them. And technically we kind of raced the whole Undisputed Elite and like Elite thing from like last year, because that pretty much, for multiple reasons, ended up having to get thrown out because like certain people leaving and like 2 people got like getting hurt. So, but then he's got this thing with Jericho and he's doing his own thing. So I'm like, what are they going to do with that 4th man situation? I mean, maybe Matt Jackson's able to come back in 2 months with double or nothing, and he ends up being fine afterwards. That'd be great. But up until then, he's not going to be really able to get in any physicality. So I'm really... Maybe they could do Takeshita. I don't really know. That could work. Yeah, I don't know. It's still going to be a great feud. I'm hugely looking forward to it. Now that Danielson's heel again, we could possibly get in the near future Danielson versus Omega 2. God, just thinking about that gives me freaking first Grand Slam vibes. Just ringing the bell and the crowd is already erupting out of their seats. Whew, I'm so ready for this feud. And hopefully injuries and all that crap works itself out and we get to the banger of a match that's hopefully, again, I say it again, Anarchy in the Arena 2. And just one last time, forget all that crap I said last week. Forget it, it's gone.
You're weak, Jack.
Okay, you guys. So, got things kicked off. Pretty solid match. Jungle Boy Jack Perry racking up another W by beating Matt Hardy. Everyone's got the same old stuff. Got to rack up W's in order to get to MJF. You saw Sammy Guevara and Darby Allin watching on. And then here came out our Devilish Champion. Wasn't sure we were going to see him until his, big homecoming where, the one place in the world they actually liked would be like Long Island, New York. So I was expecting to see him. The promo between him and Jungle Boy Jack Perry was totally sweet. I was all for it. Some real live bullets were thrown in there as they were saying. But because of that last line, bro, I gotta come at you, MJF. I got it. Dude, come on, dude. Don't be salty. Come on, man. Don't be jealous that Jungle Boy has been able to hold on to his super sexy girlfriend and Anna Jay, and that you lost your hottie. Don't be salty, man. Don't be salty. Don't just because my dude is still holding it down and is continuing to do so. Don't. Come on, man. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. You're our world champion. Do not be that guy.
Weak of the body, weak of the mind, weak of the soul, weak of the heart. And by the way, I pulled aside that hot piece of ass girlfriend of yours, Anna Jay. And you know what she told me, Jackie boy? She told me you're weak between the knees.
Just for that, I say Jungle Boy Jack Perry won that because of that last line, because, he still has it, obviously. So that was great. I'm thinking they might set up a future matchup between these two, like maybe over the next month or so, MJF has to fight, each one of the pillars in that match. But then again, I don't see MJF losing 3 straight times. I mean, he could. It would be an interesting route. Who really knows? Either way, I love the promo battle. I'm super psyched for this 4 pillars fatal 4-way. I wish Double or Nothing was here tomorrow just for the fact that we could have it. But it's fine. I'll wait. So it's all cool. Okay, you guys. That is Dynamite. We are done. Welcome to the end of the road to WrestleMania. This Friday night on SmackDown, WrestleMania's Eve. We got the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and we had the final confrontation. All roads lead to Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, one final confrontation. And the Usos and Zayn and Owens are gonna get involved. And we're gonna see that final big Raw before this Saturday and Sunday's huge WrestleMania 39. Papa H just set up a great meal for us to feast on for 2 straight nights. And I'm ready to be full of absolute pleasure and excitement at the end of it. My God. Now, I don't know if y'all have noticed. They said in the next day or so, maybe the day of the fact that this video is dropped, we're going to say the full lineup for WrestleMania. Here's our crossing our fingers that they announced Zayn and Owens is the main event of night 1. Please, Papa H, you know that's where it belongs. Do it for Sammy. Do it for WrestleMania, baby. Please. But until then, guys, you are not going to want to miss any of these shows. You're not going to want to miss what your best gifted gabber in the biz bruh has to say afterwards. It is literally WrestleMania time for the first time with the gifted gabber with you. All for the action. So, guys, get ready. Remember to like, subscribe, because you want to. And I will see y'all after WrestleMania Eve's SmackDown. Give it up for Shammy, give it up for KO, and give it up for Cody Rhodes. Whoa! See y'all on SmackDown. Peace out.
This has got to be hugely emotional for Adam Cole.
Yeah, and fans are going to get to see a closer look at their relationship behind the scenes. Oh, yeah, baby.
Look at that.
Coming up on All Access.
Reminds me of my honeymoon. Except we didn't have that stuff.